राधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी श्रीराधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. So nobody joins, is it? Only two of us, three of us are here.
Don't know, Mataji. Actually, it's like if we know the topics, I think they're not coming. I don't know. Like even I didn't join last 2 days.
All will be joining, Mataji.
Now
All will be.
All are joining. Okay. But
Yes,
still now,
yes.
maybe they don't know.
I will call
Maybe reminder we have to
Giridhar
put again.
Prabhuji.
Call Mataji.
I will
Otherwise,
call Mataji. Otherwise, how only 4 people are? Why it is to
Yeah.
go? We are
I'm
waiting.
thinking how to start.
Wait, Mataji. For 1 minute, Mataji. I will call him. I will call.
Yeah,
He will
Radhika
join.
Mataji.
Huh?
Aishwarya Mataji shared one questionnaire, no, of interview questions.
This only.
So this is the one, na?
Yeah, this
Okay.
is the one.
Yeah, I have been through this questions.
We have many questions actually, but most of them are repeating also, so no issues.
Mm-hmm. Are we going to have this NOD overview and Bhagavatam also in this?
In the questionnaires, yeah, they will ask questions, Mataji, based on
No.
pictures.
Yeah. No. I'm asking, are we going to have those sessions here?
Yes, Mataji. I think Sureshwari Priya Mataji is taking Nectar of
Okay.
Devotion and all that.
Okay.
Okay, then what to do?
Mataji,
By
he is
then, I
not
mean, when
picking the call, Mataji.
can you call Neeraja Mataji? Anyone has the number?
Neeraja
Yeah,
Mataji.
I have a number. Let me check.
Please call Mataji.
Please call Mataji.
Yeah.
By then, we will do Damodar Ashtakam and we will finish. Okay, Damodar Ashtakam. नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले भ्राजमनं यशोदाभियोलोकालादवमानं परामृष्टमत्यन्तातो धृत्यगोप्या रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रा युग्मं रजन्तम् कराम्भोजयुग्मेन शतङ्कनेत्रम् मुहुश्वासकं पात्रीरेखाङ्ककण्ठा स्थिताग्रैव दामोदरं भक्तिभद्रम् इति दृक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम् तदीयेषितग्नेषु भक्तचित्तत्वं पुनः प्रेमतस्तं शतावृत्तिवन्दे वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षवादिं वा न चन्यं वृणेऽहं वरेशादपीहा इदं ते वपुर्नाथा गोपालबालं सदा मे मनस्याविरस्तां किमन्यै इदं ते मुखाम्भोजम् अत्यन्तनीलैर्वृतं कुन्तलैः स्निग्धरक्तैश्च गोप्या मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बारक्तादारं मे मनस्याविरस्तमलं लक्षलाभै नमो देवदामोदरानन्तविष्णु प्रबोधुखजलाब्धिमग्न्यम् कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्यातिदिनं बतानो गृहाणे क्षमामग्न्यं यदि अक्षिदृश्या कुबेरात्मजौ भद्दामूर्त्यैव यद्वत् त्वया मोचितौ भक्ति भजौ कृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकं मे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेऽस्ति दामोदरेह नमस्ते स्तुदाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायाता विश्वस्य दाम्ने नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाया देवाय तुभ्यम् हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे. Okay, Hare Krishna, let's begin. So we have lot of questions actually. I think more than 100 actually, but most of them are repeating and most of them are easy also, very easy. So these first 40 or 45 questions, right? I think first first 40 or 45 questions are all personal questions. So these questions you all can crack, right? Your shelter date, your qualification, etc., etc. But in that, if you see, yeah, here, no, 40th question. How long are you chanting 16 rounds? Okay. But the next question is, why do you chant? Anyone knows why do we chant? Keywords are important. The interviewer looks for the keywords in the answers.
Process of purification.
Yeah, purification. That's very nice. Yeah. So basically, why do we chant? It's as Prabhu said, it's for the process of purification, and not only that, you can quote little shlokas. You know, Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. Hare Krishna Mahamantra is what? Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. It destroys all the inauspiciousness of Kali Yuga, especially Kali Yuga. Right? So all these things you can say, and then you can also say Krishna is in the form of holy name, right? Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. So Krishna is in the form of his holy name in Kali Yuga. So that's why we have to chant the holy name of the Lord. And then what else you can talk? You can also say, the Shikshashtakam verse you can quote, Nam Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis, right? Krishna has invested all his potencies in the holy name, in his name. That's why his name becomes holy, and that's why we have to chant the holy name. Right? That is also important.
And also,
Abhi-
Mataji, it says that we pray to the internal potency of the Lord to engage in service of the Lord.
yeah, that is a good point. No, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we pray to Radharani so that we get eternal service of Radha Krishna in Goloka. Right? That also you can say. And then yeah, Abhinatva Namanamine, that is one thing. And what else you can say? Hari Nama Eva Kevalam. So these technical answers, if you can quote something, right? And also it's Yuga Dharma. And as Mataji said, Hare is energy of the Lord, right? So only by praying to the energy, we will get Krishna, not otherwise. And then next, 1 second, there is one more question. 41st question. 41st question, it says, why do you learn what did you learn in first canto? Can you summarize? You can talk about our Bhakti Vaibhav portions, what all we so far in our first canto. We can just summarize that in our own words. Most inspiring stories like Narada Muni's story or all this, you can just summarize what all you want. What all is there in our mind fixed, right? How Bhishma Dev convinced Yudhishthir Maharaj, then Kunti Stuti, Bhishma Stuti, all this we can talk about. And then next is no, that next all this you can answer. These are all your personal questions, right? Which one did you like and why and all that. Okay, next. Mm. ISKCON, yeah, these are also your initiation questions. I mean, personal interview questions, right? So I think here we can talk about what is your purpose of joining and how now getting initiated. So most of us have our own, thought process to answer this. But again, the keywords are important. Anyone knows what expected of us when they ask this question? Why you want to get initiated? What's the purpose? Yes, anyone? What's the purpose of getting initiated? This
It
comes
is
in IDC
To
also.
directly connect to the Sampradaya, Mataji. Like
Officially, we are
officially
connected
connected. Yeah.
with Krishna consciousness when we are getting initiated.
Yes.
Yeah. Formally
Officially,
getting connected to Krishna. I mean,
formally.
right now also we are connected. I mean, pre-initiation also we are connected through Prabhupada, but formal connection is through our Diksha Guru, right? And without initiation, whatever devotional service you do, it will not reach Krishna, right? That is given in Rupa Goswami says in Nectar of Devotion, right? The first step is to take accept a spiritual master. Only then there is a connection, right? Otherwise, like a break in the charging cable, the phone will not get charged if the wire is broken, right? So it will not reach Krishna, whatever we do. So still why we offer, even pre-initiation, all devotees are encouraged to chant and follow regulated principles, come to temple, say, do seva and all, we say no, even if they are not initiated. Why? Because with that punya, right, by doing so much of seva, so much of seva, so much of seva, they earn the qualification to get initiated. And they will get initiated one day. That is the reason we do lot of devotional service even without initiation. Even though it doesn't reach Krishna, we still do, because one day we want to get initiated for that purpose. That's why initiation is very important, because it'll reach Krishna and we are formally connected to Guru Parampara. Okay, and next is ISKCON and GBC questions. So what is ISKCON incorporation year?
Hare Krishna
1966.
Mataji.
Yes.
Yes, 1966.
1966. Very nice. And date?
July
Krishna Mataji.
13th, Mataji.
July?
July 13th.
I-
11th, he signed.
Very
Prabhupada,
nice.
Srila
May I ask the
Prabhupada
date?
signed and gave.
Hmm.
Am I audible, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
11th of July, Srila Prabhupada signed and gave the application for the farm, and 13th of July, it got done, Mataji.
Incorporated. Very nice. Yes.
Mm.
Okay, so 13th July 1966 in New York, right? In New York City, Srila
In
Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada established or incorporated ISKCON. Now, what is four regulative principles? All this we know, very easy. Here, what is GBC?
It's the governing body.
Governing Body Commission.
Governing Body Commission. Okay, and what does it do?
It is a group of members who helps in preaching Krishna consciousness in all temple. They will take care of all the things,
Yeah, so
including
basically,
initiation. Who is the key person, that and all they will decide, Mataji. That
yeah,
only I know,
so
Mataji.
ISKCON is run based on GBC, right? GBC is the managing authority, passes regulations, right, and sets the rules, sets the standard, and all the temples report to GBC, right? ISKCON, so entire ISKCON is supposed to report to GBC. It's the governing body commission, and it comprises 34 members. 34. Okay, 34 members, and they are individually responsible for overseeing all the management and everything, all the preaching and deity worship and everything that happens in all the ISKCON centers. It could be big temples, it could be small namahatas. Everything is overseen by these 34 members of GBC. Okay, so they supervise, they take up initiatives, they set the standards, they set rules, they pass regulations, everything is taken care by GBC. Okay, so Prabhupada formed GBC for this purpose only. Right? Otherwise, what happens if one person becomes the leader? They will fight for the position, and ISKCON will fail. Right? Okay, next, what is the who is a temple devotee to you? This is your personal conception.
One who has dedicated their life in the service of Lord for propagating His
We are
glorious
also
name.
dedicated, no? We have also
They
dedicated.
not come like 24/7. Like they are not engaged in any other activity apart
Yeah,
from
they are.
They
devotional
stay
activity.
in temple itself.
Stay in
Yeah,
temple.
they stay in the temple and they do what is called
They are
as
seva.
they don't do karma mishra. They don't do karma yoga or karma mishra. They do only pure bhakti. Right? That is one key definition, because they don't go to office. They even whatever money they had also they will give off to the temple only. Right? So that is important, and they
What they are
become
doing, Mataji? Can
key.
you
I mean,
please repeat what they are doing? They are doing
karma. No, I was just saying they don't do karma mishra or karma yoga, Mataji. They do only pure bhakti, shuddha bhakti. They do.
pure bhakti.
Right, because they don't go to office, they do not engage in any sense gratification activities and etc. They
So
have
they are sannyasis or grihasthas?
they are both grihasthas and sannyasis, but they always have a watch. Right, they can't do anything uh, outside the temple. They can't go and do anything outside the temple. So yeah, that is one thing. And then what are the exchanges you have with your junior, same and senior devotees in ISKCON? How do we answer this?
Hare Krishna Mataji. We need to be compassionate towards our juniors, and we should accept the instructions from our seniors.
Yes, very nice. Prema, Maitri, Kripa, Apeksha. Right? Madhyamadhikari definition. Ishwareshu, Tadadhaneshu, Balisheshu, something, the shloka. Visashtu cha. Prema, Maitri, Kripa, Apeksha. Yakkaroti sa Madhyama. Right? So Madhyamadhikari has these four things. Prema, they consider Krishna as their lovable, worshipable Lord. No one other than Krishna, right? Pure devotee. I mean, Madhyamadhikari is a devotee who's on the path of pure devotional service, right? So they do not consider anybody other than Krishna as their lovable, worshipable Lord. Next, Kripa, Maitri is you have to have friendship with your same level devotees. And then to your juniors, as Mataji said, compassion, right? Prema, Maitri, Kripa means compassion. And then Upeksha, you need to ignore the atheists. If they are not taking up Krishna consciousness, or they are commenting and things like that, you don't have to argue with them, just ignore. Right, these are the exchanges we have to have. And then what are the four this is very easy, the with reference to four dharma, right? The what is it, purity, uh, what is it, the four dharmas, no? Austerity, purity, what else for
Yeah,
austerity?
Daya, Tapas, Daya,
Hmm.
Satya, and Suchi.
Yeah,
That is cleanliness, austerity,
cleanliness,
austerity,
austerity, pure, see,
Satyata Mataji.
truthfulness
Suchi, cleanliness,
and
cleanliness,
cleanliness. Yeah. So,
and compassion.
what
Yeah.
corresponds to what? No meat eating corresponds to compassion, right? We will become compassionate, and then gambling corresponds to truthfulness, right? When we give up gambling, we become truthful in our devotional service. Next, no intoxication corresponds to austerity, and then no illicit sex corresponds to cleanliness or purity, both inner and external cleanliness and internal cleanliness. Okay. Uh, Next, what else? Also, the exchanges here, no? You can also talk about Dadati Pratigranati, right? There are 6 ways of having association with a particular devotee, right? Dadati Pratigranati, what else? Bhung,
Makhyati Prakshati,
Guhyam Akyati
Bhukti
Prachiti.
Bhojayate Chaiva Shadvida Priti Lakshana.
Haribol, yeah. So those 6 ways also we can say.
Mataji, that and all, where it will be available? You tell me, Mataji. I don't know that and all.
That
Mataji, it is from NOI we have learned.
Nectar of
Fourth one.
Mhm. Okay.
Fourth shloka.
It's easy. Dadati, no, giving something, giving gifts. Pratigranati, accepting gifts. 2 ways. Then Guhyamakyati Prachati, talking confidentially and listening to them confidentially. Again 2 ways. So 4 ways over. Then Bhungte Bojayate, giving prasadam and accepting prasadam. 6 ways of association.
6
And
ways
this
of
recording is
association.
live stream. So you can go it again and frame the answers also. No issues.
Yes.
Next, 10th one, yeah, that we covered, right? Next is, yeah, same. See, again, it's repeated. So repeated, we can just skip. What is the importance of spiritual master in your life? Yeah, how would you answer this? Why we need spiritual master in our life?
With the help of a spiritual master, only we can reach Krishna. We can't directly reach Krishna. He is the boat. He will cross us from here to there. And spiritual master should be a good person. Regarding selection of spiritual master, we should be very aware. He should be a liberated person. He should be Goswami, like that. He should be good acharya. Without that, we should not go behind him.
Haribol, yeah, very nice. So only with only with Guru's mercy, we'll get Krishna. Yasya Prasada, we can quote that. And spiritual master is none other than Krishna himself, right? Sakshad Haritvena. And Om Agyana Timiram Dasya Jnananjana Shalakaya. Guru is the one who dispels the darkness of ignorance and lights the lamp of knowledge in our heart, right? That's very important. And what else by offering service to our guru, right? Vani seva, just by listening to him and following his instructions, we'll get Krishna, right? Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevayopadekshanti te jnanam jnanastatva darshanah, right? So just by offering seva, whatever little seva we can, we will get Krishna, right? So that is very important. And then we can connect it to diksha also. Diksha means guru is the one who destroys all our sinful reactions, right? He takes them on our behalf, and he frees us. He frees us from all the karma and gives new life, right? A second birth. And he gives us a spiritual name also. So with that, when we get purified completely, what happens? We can engage in devotional service, right? Properly. And that is very important. And then so these things also you can touch upon. And then which parampara does ISKCON follow?
Gaudiya Parampara.
Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara.
Gaudiya Parampara.
Not just Gaudiya.
Brahma Madhva Gaudiya
Brahma
Parampara.
Madhva
Yeah, very nice. Brahma
Vaish.
Madhva Gaudiya. Right? Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. That is the Sampradaya we belong to. Okay, and then why Krishna consciousness? This is again your personal view. What do you want to answer? Why Krishna consciousness?
Because only by taking to Krishna consciousness, we understood the real purpose of life and who is actually the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and what is our responsibility, what is the process of connecting to God, and what is the goal of life. All these things we understood only through Prabhupada. Otherwise, we were ignorant of these things.
Yeah. Yes, Deepti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji is like taking Krishna consciousness is like pouring the water directly to the root. So we don't have to pour the water to the leaves and fruits. And like in Krishna consciousness, we directly serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And like we do not entangle with the fruitive activities and the karma kanda activities. And like here like Prabhupada very simplify the bhakti, and like he given us four regulative principles and like all the rules and regulations, so we which is applicable for this yuga. So Krishna consciousness is the best among the all religious practices.
Yeah, dharmyam, right? Krishna says dharmyam, and Prabhupada translates dharma is dharma means what? Religion is anything that takes you directly to Krishna. no one else. So the keyword here is why Krishna consciousness? Because we are all Jivera Swarupaha Krishnena Nityadas. We are all eternal servitors of the Lord. Right? And as eternal servitors, it is our dharma. Our only religion is to serve Krishna, and that we can do only through Krishna consciousness. Why? Like the way you all told, you can all add up that points. Right? So that is one thing. And then this is also same why we believe in Krishna consciousness. Nama Aparada. How many and the sequence, the 10 offenses, right? You can just list the 10 offenses and in the right order. That we all know, everybody recites it in the morning. And then why we are chanting and its necessity. This we already covered in the above question. First question, right? Why we need to chant. Then how to prepare prasadam? Anyone? Is Deepti Mataji? No?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Firstly, we have to take a bath. Our body, we should maintain the cleanliness of a kitchen and of our body. Then
Yeah.
we have to do the Achman, and then praying to the Radharani. We have to pray to the Radharani. You are preparing very nice meals for Krishna. So please bless us through your blessings. Please bless me so that I can start make the bhoga for Krishna. And then we can prepare the bhoga, and while preparing bhoga we don't have to taste or smell anything.
Yeah.
And after preparing bhoga we have to cover it, and we should be we shouldn't give them someone to taste the prasadam, or we have to what we say, we don't have to show the prasadam to everyone before offering to the Krishna.
Yeah, very nice. Right. So we have to take bath. We have to clean the kitchen before that. Take bath. Then only go and start preparing the bhoga. Okay. And then
Mataji, how, I mean, I'm doing that. Like, yes, taking bath and the other things, but how to do the achaman? I'm not aware.
Achaman, there is a class. There is a class that talks
Okay,
about Achaman. So in that Achaman class, you will
okay.
be told the mantras and how to do and all that. And then no onion garlic, definitely no adding onion garlic. And as Mataji said, we should not show the prasadam before it is. I mean, the bhoga shouldn't be exposed to anyone. Nobody should see before it offered to Krishna. Krishna is the first person to taste, right? What happens when we see, when somebody sees, or when we ourselves see, and we get tempted, then it's like we are eating it already through our eyes, right? We have already taken it and we have accepted it. Then how you can offer it to Krishna? It becomes rumuchi, right? It is not fit for offering. Right, so that's why even in temples they close and then only they take to the altar from the kitchen, right? And then we ourselves shouldn't smell. Sometimes what happens, we cannot distinguish between the powders, masala powders, right? Which is jeera powder, which is dhania powder. So we tend to we shouldn't at any cost, right? Label it, or mark it nicely and keep. Do not smell. And then what happens, always cook for the Lord. That intention has to be there. Otherwise what happens, oh, my mother likes this, my husband likes this, so I'm cooking. Then that means what, you're cooking for your husband, but namesake you're saying, oh, I will offer to Krishna and then I'll give it to my husband. Right? So that shouldn't be the intention. Right from the beginning till the end, the most important point is intention with which you're cooking. You're cooking for Krishna, that's it, only for Krishna, nobody else. Right, and that intention should be maintained. And in case yeah, say somebody else is cooking and that person is not a devotee, just a vegetarian, maybe your mother, your father, or someone's cooking, then what to do? They will definitely not have this mindset or intention, right? So what you do is try playing some harinam in the kitchen or in the hall, right? So that they can hear, or you can just chant when the cooking is going on. You can say, ask them to say Om Tat Sat before starting to cook, right? These are all small tricks so that prasadam will be in prasadam state only. It will not be contaminated. Okay, so yeah, there are a lot of ways. And then yeah, don't make the bhoga too spicy or too salty, right? It comes in the mode of passion. And then within 3 hours of cooking it should be offered to Krishna. After 3 hours it will become putrefied. Krishna will not accept. right? But after it is offered to Krishna, you can keep the prasadam in fridge for days and have it, no problem, right? But before offering, it will become putrefied. Right, for 3 hours is minimum, you have, I mean maximum. Before 3 hours we have to offer, and do not offer too hot for Krishna and too cold at the same time, right? Consider Krishna to be a small boy, right? And we have to offer, and then not only that, have a separate dining set for Krishna. Do not mix it up with ours. The plate which we eat from, right, that should not be offered to Krishna. It should be separate. And once we offer a plate to Krishna, new plate, you should not eat from that plate. Okay, it should be completely separate. Okay, all that is there. And then, yeah, one more thing is add some ghee on top of it and offer, right? So just to differentiate, what is the difference between you and him, right? Just to make sure he is more special for us, we try to offer, add ghee and tulsi leaf, definitely, that we all know. And then offer, that is how we offer prasadam, right? And how to make prasadam also, it's repeating. Then tell the glory of Harinam. Yeah, this also. Okay. This we already discussed. You can say any shloka related to Harinam, right? Glory of Harinam. Uh, we discussed in the first answer, right? Then any shloka related to Mahima of Harinam. Yeah, it's repeated. Okay, so this is done. Next, why do you take initiation from His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj? We've all written our essay in the initiation exam. You can just summarize that. So it's all very personal to us. Some of us like one quality of Guru Maharaj. I might like one quality. You might like one quality. What inspired you? What inspired me? Right? That is personal to us. We can answer from our essays. Then Ritvikism. What is Ritvikism?
They don't believe in the sampradaya, Mataji. Like they want to
But they don't believe in the parampara.
parampara. Yeah, sorry, the parampara.
After Prabhupada, they are not ready to accept anyone.
Yeah, they are not ready to
They
accept.
want to accept the initiation through Prabhupada photo and not the living guru. They don't accept a living guru who is coming in the parampara. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that means actually they are disrespecting Prabhupada's disciples and Prabhupada's words also, because Prabhupada clearly said, accept a spiritual master coming in the line of devotion, disciplic succession. Right? So for them, Prabhupada is the ultimate. See, Prabhupada is the preeminent Siksha Guru. He's the ultimate Siksha Guru, but not Diksha Guru, because he is not present in his physical body with us, right? But they, through the photo, they accept initiation, like you all said. Okay, that is one thing. And then what is the difference between initiation Guru and education Guru? Anyone?
Initiation means like the guru who connects us to the sampradaya formally, and Shiksha Guru is someone who guides us and like all our way. Like it
There
means
can be
we can
many
easily
Siksha Gurus.
approachable. We can easily approachable to him, but initiating guru we cannot.
Yeah, but what are the main ones? Like Prabhu said, there can be many Siksha Gurus and Diksha Guru
Yes,
can only be one. IDC,
only one.
to answer all IDC questions here. Not only that, see, Diksha Guru destroys our sins. Siksha, okay, Diksha Guru gives us a second birth and a new spiritual name. The Siksha Guru doesn't give that, right? Siksha Guru gives us instructions and inspires us in our day-to-day life to take up bhakti or progress in our spiritual, spirituality. Diksha Guru, becomes our father, spiritual father, and takes us back home, back to Godhead. Right? A Siksha Guru helps us on a day-to-day basis to practice bhakti that we promised that we will do to our Diksha Guru. Right? And when we practice it well, our Diksha Guru takes us to Krishna, takes us back home, back to Godhead. Okay, so these are all differences. And yeah, now Acharya and Goswamis. Okay, so who gave us Krishna, Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, very nice. Yeah, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the one who gave us Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And yeah. Now, who is Srila Prabhupada and or what do you know about Srila Prabhupada? This can be anything. I mean, do not keep it very long. And at the same time, you need to add information and then answer to make sure the examiner knows that you know something about Srila Prabhupada. Right? So you can talk about his childhood Leela 1 or 2 and then how he was struggling in India, right? The League of Devotees in Jhansi and actually we have this book reading no from tomorrow. You can all join. It's a very nice session to learn about Srila Prabhupada. Right? And then what else? And then after how he reached America, right, in the Jaluduta ship, struggling with heart attacks, continuous consecutive heart attacks, and how he prayed to Narsimadev. And then after reaching America, how he struggled, right, to establish ISKCON, how he established, what was the first ISKCON center look like, all that you can talk about. Okay. Anything you want to add to it?
Yeah, same thing, Mataji. We were planning to say about all the Prabhupada's pastime,
Yeah.
like whatever he has gone through and in India and after going in
Yeah.
brief, like based on how much they expect us to say.
Yeah. Okay. Hare Krishna. Okay, now these dates are important. I will share a picture in the group. I will ask Nirupama Mataji to share. It has all the important dates from Prabhupada's life, okay? His birthday, when he traveled, where first time, and then how many times he traveled. All the important dates are mentioned, right? And his father's name, mother's name, that I think we know, right? And then these things we know. The dates I will share. We can just go through that. And how many times Srila Prabhupada traveled around the world? Yes, how many times?
14
14
times.
times, something.
Yes. Okay, that also will be there in that picture. Okay. And then what else? Yeah, role of Srila Prabhupada in ISKCON. Yes, what is the role of Srila Prabhupada in ISKCON? It's given in IDC.
Mataji, he's a he's a pioneer acharya. He has given all the rules and regulations.
Founder
He's a
Acharya.
he's a preeminent guru, right, Mataji?
Eminent Siksha Guru. Yes.
Shiksha Guru.
Siksha Guru. He's the preeminent Siksha Guru. He's
Shiksha Guru.
given us, I mean, he's the founder Acharya of ISKCON, right? And then he's given the strong basis or support to take the mission forward through his books, right? He set the rules, he set the standards for all of us, right? And he's given us all the instructions, right? And he's prescribed the rules and regulations, right? And also the 4 regulative principles. And then he's the one who founded ISKCON. That is one more thing. And he also led by example, right? How a devotee should behave. Srila Prabhupada showed by example how a disciple should be, how hard he struggled to fulfill his guru's instruction, right? So he led by example and by following the rules and regulations. And he also gave us all the books, right? That is one thing. He translated and he gave us all the books. Okay, so these are the few points you can talk about. Then what is the mood and mission of Srila Prabhupada? Yes?
Hare Krishna Mataji,
It's
to
a
spread the
passion.
Sankirtana movement of Lord Chaitanya.
Yes.
Okay. But what is
Mataji,
the mission?
compassion was his mood.
Compassion, very nice. That is the mood. Mission is to spread the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement as the Senapati Bhakta. Mood is, compassion.
Compassion.
He's very, very compassionate towards the fallen souls, and also perseverance and endeavor. He never gave up, even after health
And,
issues or financial issues, family
and his
issues,
total
business
surrender to
issues.
Krishna.
Yeah, so many issues he had, but he never gave up, right? The perseverance and the endeavor that he kept putting into it. And with compassion, he delivered all the sinful people, hippies, and everything, right? And he was so brave, right? He went to the West all alone, and he didn't even know, he did not even have a house to stay, right? He just went with 40 rupees, right? So And then the mood also is the way he taught all the people about Krishna and the deity worship, how to wear sari, how to wear dhoti, how to cook rice, dal, nothing they knew, right? Everything Srila Prabhupada taught them, right? And how to do kirtanam, how to play kartal, how to play mridangam, everything Srila Prabhupada taught them. Rath Yatra he introduced, right? So basically there's this song, no, Yadi Prabhupada na hoito, Guru Maharaj has written it. You can take points from if you want, right? And that's how. And also the mission, you can add this point. Prabhupada always said ISKCON is not an independent movement, it is a branch of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement. It is a branch, right? It's a western branch. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spread all over India, right? So it's just a branch in outside of India to spread the holy name of the Lord, right? And humility, determination, like tolerance, how he tolerated all the difficulties, right? So all these things we can talk about. Okay, next, what is your relationship with Srila Prabhupada? We already discussed. He is our preeminent Siksha Guru. So all of us should have a relationship with him, right? What kind of relationship? Order receiving kind of a relationship, right? He is going to pass orders and we are going to receive and follow his instructions because he is our Siksha Guru, right? Education Guru. And then next, when did Srila Prabhupada meet his Guru and where was the exact place? Anyone knows?
What is that?
When did Srila Prabhupada and where did he meet? Like for the first time.
Hare Krishna Mataji, like
Correct.
he like uh, met the Srila Prabhupada, like one of his friend, like take
Naren.
him to the Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura in uh, I think in 1930s
22.
or
19.
1922.
Yeah. But where did they meet? Exact place they want. No one knows? It's in Kolkata. Right? He met them in Calcutta, Gauri Bari Lane. Right? So exact place if you want, there is a lane called Gauri Bari Lane in Calcutta. That is where he met his guru, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. And I think, what is the name? Narendran, right? His friend's name was Narendran, and
Naren. Yeah.
he took and went to meet Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami. Okay, you can note down. And then where did Prabhupada first meet Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati? Same thing, right? What we just discussed. It's repetition. And
Mataji, one more, that Ulta Danga something was there, no?
that
That
only.
was
That lane is located in the area called Ulta Danga, and that is in Kolkata. Gauri Bari Lane, Ulta Danga, Kolkata. That's the full address, actually. Okay. And then expectations. Yeah, what were his expectations from Prabhupada? In the first meeting itself, he says one thing. No, Bhaktisiddhanta
yeah,
Saraswati. What is
that
that?
you young men have to go to the West and preach Krishna consciousness.
Yeah,
And second was instruction was to print the books. I think
yeah,
these were the two instructions.
very nice. You know English, you're all educated. Why don't you go to the West and preach Krishna consciousness? That is the first thing. And if you ever get money, print books. Right? These are the two instructions that Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami gave to Prabhupada. Okay, and then which are the two places where Prabhupada met his guru? One is the first meeting that we just discussed, and then the second one is at the time of initiation. He got his first and second initiation at the same time. Where?
Allahabad.
Allahabad. Very nice. Right, 1933. In 1933, he got his first and second initiation together in Allahabad. 1922, he met. Right, that means you can see 11 years of complete spiritual sadhana he had to do to get initiation. Okay, and then next, explain Prabhupada's preaching. This depends, how what all he gave us, right? How he preached, what were his instructions to us, all this, whatever we know about him, you can just talk about it. And the next is yeah, these are all repeating. Describe disciplic success. Yeah, so they will show you the photo that we keep in the altar. right? And they will ask you all the names, right? From, I
That
think,
is
right from Jagannath Das Babaji. Yeah.
last four acharyas we have to show.
Yeah, after Prabhupada, his Guru Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami, his Guru Gaur Kishore Das Babaji, after him Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and then Jagannath Das Babaji. These 5 acharyas we need to show. And then that's it. And the 6 Goswamis' name and contribution, that I think we all know: Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami,
Alabhatta Goswami, Jiva Goswami.
But Mataji, contributions we don't know much, only except Srila Rupa Goswami, because we
So
only read the
basically,
book of
the same, I mean, the general contribution was to write scriptures and to rediscover the places in Vrindavan. These
okay,
are
okay,
the
like that.
2
So they
instructions.
don't know, not exactly like the book's name or like that, no?
No,
Sorry,
not
ma'am.
that much depth.
Okay, okay.
No, that much depth is not needed. Just say the 2 things that they were asked to write books, and all of them
Yeah.
got inspiration from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They were Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked them to write scriptures and rediscover the places, pastime places of
Vrindavan.
Radha.
Yes.
Okay, and then what else? Yeah, Sanatan Goswami was whose spiritual master? Anyone knows?
Mataji Rupa Goswami,
Rupa
and
Goswami's
he's
master.
Jiva Goswami is it nephew?
No. Rupa Goswami's spiritual master is Sanatan Goswami. Right? Sanatan Goswami is the elder brother, right, of Rupa Goswami. So he is the spiritual master of Rupa Goswami. And then, yeah, Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami's names before joining Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Dabir Kasa and Sakar Malik.
Sakar
Sanatana
Malik.
Goswami was Sakar Malik and Rupa Goswami was Dabir Kasa.
Yeah, very nice. Then, yeah, so this is actually how did Rupa Goswami divide his earnings for distribution. We all know 50% for Krishna and Vaishnava Seva, and in the rest 50%, 25% was for emergency, and 25% he distributed to his relatives. Right? So that's how even we have to distribute our earnings actually. And then, what is a spiritual master for you? How do you react with him? We already discussed this. Okay, next. Yeah, next is Guru. Okay, who is a Guru and why do we need, why do we need a Guru? We already discussed. What is Guru Tattva? Anyone? IDC. This comes in IDC.
I think the principle remains same. Principle given by all the guru is same. Is that Mataji?
What
Not very.
Guru
principle?
is
The principle
Mataji.
about the Lord or like understand the position of the Lord and
Okay.
the relationship. Yeah.
Guru is not different from Lord Krishna. We have to consider Guru as a
Yeah.
Lord. He comes as a Guru to deliver us. That is the Guru Tattva Mataji. So
No.
we have to
Yeah, that is right. That is Guru is not different from the Lord. But Guru Tattva means what? Tattva. Tattva means what?
Truth, universal truth.
Yeah, that means all gurus come for the same purpose. Mataji was saying, no, principle remains the same. Tattva means truth. There are so many gurus, no? Our Guru Maharaj is one of the gurus. There are so many other proper disciples who are initiating spiritual masters, right? We have Prabhupada, we have his guru, he's also a guru. Chakravarti Thakur, he is also a guru, right? So many gurus are there, but still, guru is the same. All gurus are one only. They all come from Nityananda Prabhu's energy, right? And the tattva remains the same, as in what they are preaching, right? That is the same. Right? So they are preaching the same message. Gurus may be 100 in number, but since what they are doing is the same, right? What they are preaching is the same one message, right? So that's why all gurus are one. That's what we consider, right? All gurus are one because they preach the same message, and the principal guru is Nityananda Prabhu. Okay, so that's the Guru Tattva. That is what we need to know. And what else? Yeah, the mission is also same. Not just the message that they preach. The message is also the same, and the mission is also same. Mission is taking us all back home, back to Godhead, right? So both is it's the same. That's why we say all gurus are one. Okay, that's the truth. Guru Tattva. And why we have to accept Guru, that we already discussed many times. Diksha Guru, Siksha Guru differences also we discussed. Then, yeah, what is Diksha? We already discussed, right? And then, how will you find out a real Guru and how will you help Guru? Yes, how will you find out a real Guru? Yes.
Who actually talks about Krishna, like Srila Prabhupada, and also who has dedicated his life only in the service of the Lord. Like he don't have, um, he is not having any other interest apart from serving the Lord and delivering the conditioned souls.
Okay, but
Yes,
what is the
Mataji.
main
And
thing?
he should come from the parampara. He should come
Exactly.
Yeah.
from the parampara. Then only, if he is accepting his guru, then only he will deliver directly his message to us so that we can go follow him.
Yeah. It's the main thing. Main thing is he should come in a bona fide disciplic succession. Should have a bona fide guru. He should have been a disciple in order to become a guru. Right? He should have a guru and only then he can become a guru. And then all the other things can come. Right? He has dedicated his life for Krishna. He is preaching Krishna consciousness. He is helping all the other fallen souls to go back home, back to Godhead. All that is fine, but the strength is coming from the parampara. Right? That is how you find out a real guru. He should be following the four regulative principles. He should be preaching what is there in the scriptures, not manufactured things, right? All that and how will you help the guru? We are all taking initiation from His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj says, I'm very happy with my disciples, but I'll be more happy only if they preach. Right? So Guru Maharaj's main interest is in preaching. He wants us to preach, right? You can do any seva to Guru Maharaj, not that you have to only preach, but preach, it will please Guru Maharaj more, right? Like Prabhupada says, no, if you, I'm happy with whatever service you do, but if you distribute books, I'll be very, very pleased, right? Not that whatever other things you do, he will not be pleased. He will be pleased. But Prabhupada says, if you do big book distribution, it will be please me more, he says. Same way to Guru Maharaj, preaching pleases him more than anything. Right? So you can all say we will help somehow in preaching mission. Preaching means prasadam distribution. That is also called preaching, right? Handling, co-hosting, hosting, that is also preaching because you're supporting preaching activities, right? So preaching means anything. Distributing a book is a preaching activity. Asking a person to do Damodar Aarti is also a preaching activity, right? So anything that spreads Krishna consciousness or anything that involves giving Krishna to a person is called preaching. Okay, so we can all say that, right? At home, when you just cook prasadam your son, that is also preaching because you're giving Krishna to your son, right? So that is also preaching. Yeah, and then types of Guru Seva we know already: Vani Seva, Vapu Seva, right? Vani Seva is following the instructions, the words of the Guru, and Vapu Seva is for personally serving the body of the Guru, right? Washing his clothes, cooking for him, massaging his legs, reading for him, right? Fanning him. All this comes under Vapu Seva, but following his words or instructions, right, and implementing that comes under Vani Seva. Okay, and then importance of Guru, that also we already discussed. And one more thing, what is Diksha? Anyone knows what is Diksha? Apart from what we discussed, there is one more meaning for the word Diksha. Anyone knows? Like Di and Iksha, there are two, it can be broken into two syllables. What is Di and what is Iksha? No one knows. This we learn in IDC.
Is it Iksha means to see or what? The meaning?
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
guessing.
Diksha is to see. Di means what?
Through
Deep
the
spiritual knowledge.
Yeah, very nice. Haribol. Di means Divya Gyan, right? Transcendental spiritual knowledge. So Di is Divya Gyan and Iksha is to see, right? So Guru Diksha means through the process of Diksha, we will be able to see the Divya Gyan, right? Guru is the one who gives it. Jnaninas Tattva Darshinaha. They have seen the truth and they pass on the truth to us. So we will be able to see the Divya Gyan through the process through the process of Diksha. Okay, I think should we did Vaibhav students join already? Not yet, no? Hmm. Okay, then we'll continue. I think 8:45 they will join. We will continue till they all join. Okay, and then rest we can cover in the next class. Okay, so this is one way of defining what is Diksha. So right, and then what is there? Dham. Okay, why Jagannath Puri has a special place in our sampradaya? I think we all know, right? Why?
because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed his last 24 years.
Okay. Okay. Why did he stay? He could have stayed in Vrindavan.
No, it was his mother's desire that
No,
he
that
should
is just
stay.
external.
Yeah, that is, because it was separation from Krishna.
Yeah,
Jagannath means,
Vipralamba
yeah,
Bhav is very high in
Vipralambha.
Jagannath Puri. Right? So that is the reason why it is having a special place in our sampradaya is because of the Vipralamba Bhav is very high in Jagannath Puri. In Vrindavan, it is no separation. Radha Krishna Lila eternally happens in Vrindavan. But in even in Mayapur, Radha Krishna eternally happens, right? Radharani is the one who created Mayapur for personal pastimes between Radha and Krishna. So in both these places, eternally Radha Krishna pastimes are happening. There is no separation at all. But in Jagannath Puri, there's complete separation because Krishna is in the form of Dwarakanath, right? Dwarka Krishna, and there is no Radharani. Jagannath means Krishna in separation from Radharani, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Radharani in separation from Krishna, right? That's why they both go. They are Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes there and stays, right? That's why, because Vipralamba Bhav is very high, Jagannath is very very merciful compared to Krishna. In the Vrindavan Krishna form, compared to him, Jagannath is very very merciful, right? And when we go there, instantly we will get the feeling of separation, as in with the if we have that mercy from our Guru and the Lord, we will also get to understand separation, and separation is the main foundation for bhakti. If there is no separation, why will we do bhakti? Bhakti we will do because we are missing someone, only we will love, right? If we don't miss a person, we will not love him. Or we will miss a person only if we love him. They go hand in hand, love and missing, right? So that's why Vipralamba Bhav is very high in Jagannath Puri. That's why it has a very special place in our sampradaya. And which dhams are considered sacred in our sampradaya, we already discussed. Mayapur, Vrindavan, Jagannath Puri, right? Mathura also, right? But these three are the main. Okay. Next, what did you learn in Bhagavad Gita? 10 points you learnt. Yeah, anyone wants to answer? 10 points from Bhagavad Gita.
Mataji, there is Krishna says, Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yamvanam jara, tata dehantar prapti dhirastatra muhyati. So one thing we understood, the first thing which Krishna teach, that we are not body and we are this soul. And then
That's the
Krishna
first.
says, first lesson. And then Krishna says in fourth that imam vivasvate yogam proktavanaham avayam. So how this knowledge was given from to the sun god Vivasvan, and then it came in sampradaya. So we understand that even the spiritual knowledge has to come through the sampradaya only, which is a bona fide. And then Mamai Vamsho Jiva Loke, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. So where Krishna says that all the living entities are my part and parcels, and they are actually struggling in this material world. So we understand, and Krishna says Ishvara Sarvabhutanam Hridesh Arjuna Tishtati Brahmayan Sarvabhutani Zarudani. So I am the Supreme Lord who is in the heart of all the living entities, and he is the one who is directing us. So, and then we also understand in chapter 15 that how this material world is compared to the perverted banyan tree, and the way to come out is the knowledge of detachment.
Yes,
Krishna says.
and
Yeah.
also, Bhagavad Gita declares Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, right? And then
Yes.
surrender all forms of religion, Krishna says, right? Sarva dharman
Sarva dharman parityajya.
And
Yes.
Krishna also declares that Bhakti Yoga is the topmost, right? Of all yogi namapi sarvesham madgatenantaratmana, right? So Bhakti Yoga is the topmost of all, and it is a shortcut also. It is like elevator directly to reach Krishna, and all the other yogas, even if we do Karma Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, you will be led to the platform of Bhakti Yoga, and only from there you can reach Krishna. Right? You can do so many other yogas, Nishkama Karma Yoga and etc., but you have to come to the platform of Bhakti Yoga, then only you can go to Krishna. Right? So Bhagavad Gita teaches us how to come to the platform of Bhakti Yoga directly so that we can go to Krishna. Right? And other points are already covered. Anyone else wants to add other points?
It's
Mataji,
mainly
the important aspect.
unconditional love. And also the
Unconditional love.
act should not climb the fruit. We should stay away from our results of our deeds.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, Nishkama Karma Yoga and Bhakti Yoga. The 6 chapters Bhakti Yoga are kept in the middle, no? So how important Bhakti Yoga is, Krishna teaches us, right? And one more interesting point you can make, 9th chapter is called Most Confidential Knowledge, right?
Yeah.
And in that, out of all the shlokas, I think 34 shlokas are there, right? In that, the middle shloka is actually talking about Srimati Radharani. So, Bhakti Yoga is kept in the middle of Bhagavad Gita. And in that, the most confidential knowledge is kept in the middle of Bhakti Yoga chapters, right? The 6 Bhakti Yoga chapters. That's why it is in the 9th chapter. And in that, Radharani is most confidential, right, for Krishna. She is kept in the middlest shloka of the 9th chapter. So, right in the middle of Bhagavad Gita overall is Srimati Radharani. Anyone knows which shloka that is?
No, Mataji, first time hearing about this.
No one knows? It's Mahatmanas Tumam Partha
Mataji.
Daivim Prakriti Mashrita. Yes, Akshata Mataji?
Yes, you told it, Mataji. I just wanted to tell them.
Another
How is
shloka.
it connected to Radharani, Mataji? How is it connected?
So Mahatmanas Tumam Partha Daivim Prakriti Mashrita. That Daivim Prakriti that he is talking about is not external
Internal
energy. He's
potential.
talking about the internal nature, right? Or Srimati Radharani. What he's saying is, even Prabhupada confirms this in the purport. What he says is, all the people are are under the control of Mahamaya, right? But those who become devotees, those who become Mahatmas, they are taken away from the control of Mahamaya and put on the lap of Yogamaya. That is Hladini Shakti, Srimati Radharani. She starts becoming our mother, nurtures us as a devotee and gives us to Krishna. She prepares us and gives us to Krishna. Can you imagine? So we go on the lap of Srimati Radharani. So that is most important shloka, and that Krishna's favorite shloka. That's why it's kept in the middle. Right? Okay. That's all you can add. Next, I think we'll finish, contents of Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, this we just discussed. Okay, I think next we will cover in the next class tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. So all this, no, Leela Amrita and all is there. We will cover tomorrow. Srimad Bhagavatam and all. Okay, this part we will finish. Okay, on the Guru Parampara, Krishna, there are more questions. Right, 4.34. Which is the shloka? 4.34. Anyone?
Yeah, Tadvidhi Pranipatena.
Tadvidhi Pranipatena Pariprashnena Sevaya
Pariprashnena Sevaya
Jnanam.
Upadedikshante Te Jnanam Jnaninas Tattvadarshinaha.
Okay, that is one thing we have to cover. And why only Krishna's worship? Why not demigods? 2 points. One shloka is there, no? Alpamedasa, yajanti alpamedasam. You can quote that shloka. Those who worship demigods are considered less intelligent, and demigod worship will give us results which are temporary. They are fast, yes, but they are temporary. All right, and without Krishna's sanction, demigods cannot give us what we want. Right, so Krishna is the supreme sanctioner. So why should
Mataji,
we worship demigods? We can directly worship Krishna. Okay.
we have to refer only Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam shloka also we can quote here.
You can quote anything. No issues. Okay. Hare Krishna. We'll end here and then next we will cover in the tomorrow's class. Any questions? Anybody? Was it too fast?
Oh, good, Mataji. Thank you so much. It was nice.
No, Mataji. Thank you very much.
Revision. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Thank you all. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंतकोटि वैष्णव की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. Hare Krishna. Thank you all.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Mataji.
Okay, I think Vaibhav students can stay, others can leave.